Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Content Cars. You join me on this glorious Tuesday afternoon in Western Supermare, or it should be Sunnymare, because it's the start of another month. We're in March now, which is a really busy period in the motor trade. So I thought it'd be a good time to do another forecourt walk around. Done a couple of these now, quite a new feature to the channel. They seem to be doing all right. It's always quite good to see what we've got in stock. Let's crack on. So I think last time we were here we had a couple of Vauxhalls. They've moved on, they went pretty quickly. In its place we've got this BMW X3 X-Line 2019. Quite a nice chunky SUV. We've got this Nissan Qashqai, again 2019. This one's a N connector. I think this one's a manual as well. Yeah, 6-speed manual. We do like our MX-5s here. We've got this blue one. I think it's sold. We've only had it a couple of weeks. Hasn't been here very long. The sun's been out and everyone's looking for a convertible. This is the sought after 2-litre Ventura edition. It's got the blue hardtop as well. Quite nice condition this one, bearing in mind what, it's now 12 years old. I think it's done about 75,000 miles. But I think it is gone to another site now, so that'll be sad to see that go. The MG4 that was here last time is still here, fully electric. I think it's a 2022. I still like the looks of it. It's quite striking. Talking of striking looks, we've got this Citroen C3 Aircross, sort of mini SUV. I think this has got the 1.2 in it. Yeah, so it's the 1.2 PureTech. So it's a little wet belt engine. Something that I really like is this Audi, I think it's an A5. Yeah, it's an A5 Black Edition, 2-litre petrol. Really smart this. It's got big chunky 20-inch rims on it. But this is really nice. It's got tinted black windows, which I guess is all part of the Black Edition. Automatic. It's got the S-line seats looking at it. A little funky little steering wheel. Come around to the back. It's got like a little funky black spoiler on it. 35 TFSI. Now I'm not up on my Audis, so I'm not sure where that stands in the engine compartment, apart from it being a 2-litre. Got the old fan favourite Honda Jazz here. This is the newer shape one. No, we don't see many of these around now, these new ones. So this is a 2020, up for 15 grand. So they got the 1.5. Oh, it's an automatic as well. Look at that interior. Full beige, cloth interior, automatic gearbox. Really nice that, actually. I love that steering wheel's pretty cool. Yeah, they've come on a long way, those little Jazzes. We've got this 2017 Peugeot 2008. It's got the 1.5 Blue HDI engine in it. If you've been a long-term follower of mine, you'll know that I used to work for Peugeot. I was there for about 12 years. So I've seen many a Peugeot around in my days. These 2008s, which is essentially the estate version of the 208. But these, for like a sort of medium-sized SUV, they're not a bad little car. Very practical. It's got the roof rails on top. Decent sized boot. I think also, if I can remember, it's got a flat boot as well. So when you open the tailgate, it's just flat. There's no sort of drop into it. So I remember they were always really popular with dog owners. But yeah, this is an active, so it's got a lower spec, but you still get a few little trinkets on it. Let's go and have a look inside, see what you think. It's up for just shy of 9 grand. The handbrake lever is always a thing with these, so they're quite an unusual design. Not the easiest to get on with. Got 5-speed manual gearbox. Nice touchscreen. Funky little steering wheel, which always divided opinions. Some people really love them because they're in fact really light. Some people felt they were driving a bit of a go-kart. We come round to the back. This one's got rear parking sensors, which I think is standard on the Active. It's got air conditioning. But yeah, some of the higher models have got chrome rear trims. These are just plain black. But, you know, it's got what you need, I guess, if you're just after sort of basic runaround. Talking of basic runarounds, got a couple of Fiat 500s here as well. I think these have just come into stock. This one's a 2023 for 10795. It's the Fiat 500 Dolce Vita. Some sort of special edition, I guess. This one's a little 1000cc. Not a car I've driven before. Quite a funky little interior. That sort of cream and checkered black seat trim. Let's go around to the back and have a look. I'm guessing it's a mild hybrid, so that could be quite interesting. I'm sure these will sell pretty quick though. Everyone loves these Fiat 500s. Got another 500 here. This is a slightly early one, 2018. It's a Colizine or something. Collection. No idea. I'm not up on my Italian. Driving an Alfa is probably about as Italian as I get, really. But quite a nice colour. It's like a gunmetal grey. This one's a 1.2. I always felt these just had sort of little 1000cc engines, so these have got a more of a sensible interior though, quite dark. Hyundai i10. This was here last time. Another little city run around. I think this is the manual that we had a look at last time, wasn't it? Because I kept thinking about if it was an automatic. Yeah, 5-speed manual. Another little 1000cc. Needs a clean. I need to get the valuters in to give them a bit of a wipe over. Over here we're having a bit of a shift around because it's, like I said, it's March, very busy. So it's a Cooper S, but it's a diesel. I thought something was a little bit off about it because I was like, I'm sure they didn't do a Cooper S in a 5-door. But yes, this is a diesel. So having said that, we did sell a few diesels last week. That BMW 320 that we had finally sold, which was a shame because I love that thing. And also that Vauxhall Crossland we had as well. Yeah, people aren't completely being put off by diesels. Let's have a look inside. 6-speed gearbox. Quite a nice interior in these Minis, to be fair. Focus. Well looked after. There's barely a mark on it. It's on very low mileage as well. Can't really get in there, but yeah, little 1 litre EcoBoost for 5,995. If you're after a first car for somebody or a little run around. Got this Kia Stonic as well. Quite a new one. 2022. In gunmetal grey again. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got quite a funky interior. 6-speed manual gearbox. Lots of yellow. Seems alright though, with contrasting off the grey. Give it a bit of colour. This one's up for 15,990. Got a 1000cc engine in it. Kia Sonic Quantum. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's got yellow roof and all sorts. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Cougar ST line. If you've not watched my Cougar video, then give it a watch. I'll put the link up on the top right hand side. This one's the ST line, so the sporty version. Just along here we've got a couple of Eco Sports for sale. We've got a 2018 ST line. Don't feature much of these Eco Sports. They're actually a funky little small SUV. Very similar size to the Fiesta, just a bit more higher up. That one's up for 12,495, and I think that's got probably the 1 litre in it, I'm sure. Yeah, 1 litre EcoBoost engine. Got a slightly later 2021 there. Up for 13, that's another ST line. Quite a nice colour. Up next is the ever popular Ford S-Max. So these are the 7-seater options from Ford. This is the ST line, so it's the sportier version of the trim levels with the body kit and bigger wheels. I think this has also got the panoramic roof glass as well, which is a nice touch. I'd love to get one with an ever expanding family, but at £32,000 they are a little bit out my price range. Inside you've got the synthetic leather and suede seats, automatic gearbox, sports steering wheel with red stitching. Quite a nice layout of the dash as well. You've got the touch screen there, sat nav as standard. If you move over to the rear, you've got the middle row seats there that slide forward to allow a bit more room in the back. I think they also fold flat. And if we move over to the rear row, I can try and zoom in. It's hard to see because you've got the partial shelf there. So you've got the 2 extra seats in the back there anyway. So mainly made for children. You're certainly not going to get any adults in the very back, but very versatile, very nice. I will get one day. I just need to work a little bit harder. Just trying to see if I can find that edge. I'm sure it was down here this morning when I saw it. Let's see if I can find it. I might have to come back to the video, but I'm going to go and find it and show it to you. Bear with.
A few moments later.
Right, I found it. I knew it hadn't gone far. So this is a 2018 Ford Edge. This is a Muhasiv SUV. We've just been putting it through the workshop. It's got new tyres on there. I think we've had someone ask about it this morning, which is why it's down here. So it's got the 2-litre diesel engine. Really nice, £20,000. Semi-automatic. The bee's knees, essentially. Got everything on it that you'd ever need. Really, really nice. I'd be tempted, but my driveway's not big enough for it. It's hard to do it justice, really. But if I compare it to the Puma, which we've seen before. So there's the Puma. I think we said segment B, didn't we? Don't know where the edge is. Maybe segment D. It's massive. I thought it'd be rude to go without showing you the ST Puma. I've just done a video on this, so if you haven't watched it, then I'll put a link to it on the top right hand side of the video right now. Definitely worth a watch. I think the hot hatch days are nearing their end, and this will be probably the last ST that Ford do. But apart from that, as always, if you've enjoyed the video, then please drop it a like. If you want to see more car related content, then please subscribe to my channel. I'm coming up to 680 subscribers, something like that. My aim is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So yeah, with your support, I can do that. If you have any questions about any of the cars that I've shown you, or if you have any questions generally about cars that's not too taxing and would involve hopefully a Ford, then drop it down in the comments below, and I'll catch you soon on Content Cars.